Have you ever been in a space that felt way too crowded? Maybe it was a classroom, a bus, or a line at the zoo. Now imagine a forest or pond that's just as packed with animals. In nature, every habitat has a limit. There's only so much food, water, shelter, and space to go around. When there are too many living things and not enough resources, things can get out of balance fast. A habitat is a place where living things get everything they need to survive. That includes animals, plants, and even tiny insects. Together, all the living things in a habitat make up a community. The animals in that community depend on each other and on their environment. But what happens when there's not enough to go around? Animals might move away, fight over food, or not survive. That's why every habitat can only support a certain number of plants and animals. It's called a population limit. Let's take a closer look. Imagine a small pond filled with frogs. If more frogs arrive, there might not be enough insects to eat. Or picture a forest where deer are eating all the plants. If the plants don't grow back fast enough, the deer will run out of food. When a habitat becomes too crowded, the whole system can start to break down. It's a natural warning that the balance is off, and something needs to change. Now it's your turn to imagine what it would be like to live in a crowded habitat. Here's your creative challenge. You're going to write a short story with 3 paragraphs. Your story should be about a habitat that becomes too full, and what happens when the plants and animals can't all survive. In your story, introduce the habitat and the animals that live there. Show what happens when the population grows too big. Describe how the animals react and how the balance might be restored. Be creative and realistic. Use what you've learned about habitats, communities, and limits. You don't need to write a long story. You just need to think like a scientist who understands how living things share space.